Where do I begin? Pong 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 pong. Okay, it's Raphael Dawkins, Combat Radio. If you have not subscribed already, please kindly do so. And today, we're looking at the fight which happened last night, this morning, UK time, versus Keith, one-time Thurman, against Manny, the Pac-Man, Pacquiao. And it was an interesting fight. Had fans split down the middle. Who was going to win? The younger man versus the older veteran, 8 division champion, Manny Pacquiao. I was split myself. At first, I had youth winning over age. And then I had experience winning over youth. I was back and forth. Tough decision. But I ended up settling, going with Pacquiao. I ended up going with the experience and the know-how, the superior skill, the more varied skills. So it was the 30-year-old versus the 40-year-old. The guy with 29 fights versus the guy with 70 fights. Unbelievable. The guy who won 29 versus the guy who won 61. The guy with 22 knockouts versus the guy with 39 knockouts. There was the guy who had never lost versus the guy who had lost 7 times. The guy who had never drawn versus the guy who had drawn twice. The 5'7.5" guy versus the 5.5 guy. 5'5" guy rather. Okay, so how did it unfold? Let's get straight into it. Manny Pacquiao, Keith Thurman. They both went with the gray. Okay, good decision. I like that suit. Okay, so fight opened up. Manny Pacquiao looked comfortable. Keith Thurman working his way out. Before long, not long to go before the end of the round, Manny Pacquiao drops. Where is it? Where's the picture? Drops Keith Thurman. Down. Man down. Got up pretty quick. It was a flash knockout. Just caught Keith Thurman on the tip of the chin. Dropped him. Okay, that was the first round. So obviously that's 10-8 round for Pacquiao. We moved on into the second, third, fourth, and fifth round. It was all the same. Very similar story. It was Keith Thurman on the back foot. Big mistake. Big mistake against Thurman, against Pacquiao being on the back foot. That just gave Pacquiao the room to style on the man. He just styled on him. Just came in, all kind of angles, lunging shots, then leaping to the side. He just gave Pacquiao the opportunity to showcase his skills in the rounds 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that's exactly what he did. But then came rounds 6 and 7. Oops, jumping ahead there. 6 and 7. And that was a different story. Thurman realized he had to change it up, switch it up, do something different, and he started fighting predominantly on the front foot. Now, that's where he got his success. That's where Thurman found his success. Fighting on the front foot, pressuring Pacquiao and touching him up. Touching him up nicely. That was a tale of 6 and 7. Round 6 and 7. Round 8, very, very close. But Thurman kind of regressed onto the back foot, giving Pacquiao the room to operate. So that was a mistake. We're very close. Round 9, Thurman went back more on the front foot. So that was a success to him. Round 10, Where are we? Let's move this along. Round 10. Pacquiao bosses the round. Body shot has Thurman backpedaling. Round 11. Thurman back on the front foot. Back on the front foot and edges the round. Round 12. Thurman wins. A back and forth. And lands the biggest shot of the round. Big right. As Lennox Lewis said, he should have fired it with the left, but he didn't. And so it went to the judges. Where's the final picture? Where are we? Where are we? There we go. And that was the result. I had it 115 to 112. 115 to 112. Remember, that was a 10-8 round. That influenced the score. Otherwise, it might have been a bit closer, but there you go. 10-8 round in the round 1. 115 to Manny Pacquiao. 112 to Keith one-time Thurman. That was the tale of the fight. Thurman, too much on the back foot, gave Pacquiao the opportunity to open up a lead in the first 5 rounds. Otherwise, it could have been a different decision. Could have been a much closer fight. But those first 5 rounds sealed Thurman's fate. He was always playing catch-up. And whilst he did make inroads and whilst he did close the gap, it was too much, too little, too late. Manny Pacquiao takes the victory. That was the tale of the fight. So, what say you? Did you watch the fight? Have your say. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and most of all, don't forget to hit that bell icon to stay updated with notifications. This is the Fight Report from Raphael Dawkins, Combat Radio, and I'm out.